All right, what's going on, guys? You guys know those fake webcam girl accounts that will go and like some of your Instagram photos, or they'll go and like favorite something of yours on Twitter, and you go to their profile and they're completely fake, right? They have a couple followers, maybe like less than 100, and they're not following anybody, and it's all a scam, right? It's all set up in order for you to follow them and then click on their website or their webcam link, and then sign up for whatever they have you sign up for. It's all just like this spam. I guess I don't know if it's like a phishing or hacking kind of thing. I'm not really sure, but I'm not that stupid. I'm not going to sign up for that. I'm not going to fall into that trap. I'm not going to be, swindled by these females these days. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And one of them actually got a hold of my Skype, and that's what we're going to be seeing today. So usually, like, these things will only like when your Instagram photos or Twitter. They won't ever follow you or anything like that, and they won't ever DM you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't ever actually have a physical conversation with you. Well, that changed when one of them got a hold of my Skype, and I blurred out the name in order to protect it, but I'm going to be showing you guys our entire conversation because as I knew I was being set up, I decided to play around with it a little bit and kind of see, what I can do to this. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the first part of the conversation. So started out by saying hi, and like I said it 3 times because I ignored it for a while, and finally I decided to message back, and I said, hey, found you on Skype Messenger directory. I'm recently single and dating sites suck, so I figured I'd give this a try. Can I ask you something? I said, what? And so I tried to get a little conversation going. So then she says, what do you look at more on a girl, her butt or her boobs, honestly? I said, I don't know. What do you notice about guys first? Now, the reason why I said this is because I was kind of thinking that this was an automated message that was built on a kind of algorithm where you input something, it would be like an X and Y thing, where you put in something, it has like a set response to give to you. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get like a real personal conversation, see if this was going. So I say that, and it says, I just asked because every guy has a preference, so I was just curious what yours is. Are you the shy or freaky type? And I said, I'm more into inanimate objects than anything, if that answers your question. So by this point, I was kind of figuring that this person would be, taken back a little bit and kind of stunned, not know what to say. And the response to that was, I'm a little bit of a freak, but most nerdy girls are, right? LOL. I'm going to log into my cam account and send you an invite. Promise not to record me or anything. And I said, no, I'm definitely going to record. You seem sweet and normal. I trust you. Here's my profile. Connect, and I'll link my cam to you. Can I just say something there? What actually made me seem normal right there? I said I'm into inanimate objects, and she said, are you promised not to record? And I said, no, I'm definitely going to record. What about that seems normal? What in all I just said there was legitimately normal, besides the first thing I said to get the conversation started? As far as she knows, I could be some 80-year-old man just waiting to record some webcam girl. Like, I don't know what about that made her trust me and or seem normal. So I'm just going to say that right now. Let's just go ahead and continue the conversation. So she says she's going to connect me. Then I say, can I bring my mom? She says, just fill out the little join thingy after you click connect, and I'll show you what a real freak is. So I actually looked into this, but I didn't fill it out, obviously. Like, what it has you do is, like, put in, like, your credit card information, all this stuff, so you can sign up for this monthly webcam stuff. I didn't even spend too much time on the site just because I didn't want to get hacked or, like, phished or something like that. I just stayed off it. I was kind of checking out just to see what they actually want me to put in. It's, like, username and credit card and, like, just so it can charge you and just basic stuff like that. But obviously, it's going to take advantage of whatever you put in there. So I didn't even touch it, man. I didn't put any info in there because I knew it was fake. So I backed out, and then when she said, I'll show you what a real freak is, I said, this is my opportunity. This is the best time to do something just completely just immature and have the best middle school sense of humor I can have. And I just wanted her to think that I'm just a complete weirdo and that she'll stop texting me. That was my goal here because I only give my Skype out to other YouTubers that I work with. So I don't know how this one got a hold of my Skype in the first place, but it happened to, and I was expecting a message from another YouTuber. That's why I replied in the first place, because I thought it had been that person, but it wasn't. So I guess I had to take care of it from this point on. So, that's why I just wanted to shut down this conversation. But anyway, so what I actually said to that, she said, I'll show you what a real freak is. So I come back with this picture, and I say, this is a real freak. And then she says, yes, I'm real. And I said, well, I was told Santa's real. Not sure if I believe you. And I didn't get a message back for 3 days. And then it finally replied. I think I creeped her out just enough that she didn't want to reply to me, and she probably didn't have the stomach to do. Probably thought I was some 80-year-old freak. I don't know, man. I'm not really sure about these things these days. Like, the reason why I want to make this video is because I want to warn you guys about these things that are actually real out there. I'm scared for the future generation on the internet who, like, the younger kids today might not know better. They might think that this is a real person. You should sign up for this stuff because they're going to get some free webcam, whatever they're into. This is not something to play around with, and it still has my Skype. I need to block it. But you guys got to be watching out for this stuff. They're on Twitter, they're on Instagram. Pretty soon they'll probably start moving over to YouTube and all this sort of stuff. So I just want to warn you guys that these things are out there, and they're probably not even legit females. And if they are, then they're making multiple accounts and spamming you to get you to sign up for their webcam service or whatever it is, their phishing site. I'm not even really sure exactly what their malicious intents are with this stuff. But anyway, guys, so I just kind of want to show you our conversation. I thought it was pretty funny at the end there. But anyway, so let me know if you have had any experiences like this with these webcam girls, like on your social media. Let me know about that in the comment section down below, because we need to take care of this. This needs to be fixed. This is a problem that needs to be solved for the future generation. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.